Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Morning Intention and Insights. This morning, we are going to be diving into heart experience and knowledge. So if you're around, join me. If you catch on the replay, let me know. Give me some love. Today, what I want to invite you to explore is that oftentimes there's a tendency, especially in Western cultures, to spend a lot of time in our head. Education is highly valued, which I totally value education as well, but often the search for endless knowledge gets us a little bit disconnected from our hearts and from what we are called to do in a deeper sense. Because knowledge in and of itself isn't transformational. It might be inspiring, it might allow a little bit of a shift in awareness, but without the experience, without heart, there's not a lot of movement. And so what I invite you to explore is how you can play with this idea that it's usually change starts in the heart. So you feel in your heart this desire for something. Either you want to experience something new to get away from something that you're not enjoying the experience of, or just desire to experience something new. It doesn't always have to be moving away from pain. A lot of times it is, or away from an undesirable emotion or undesirable experience. It doesn't necessarily have to be pain. It could be boredom. It could be restlessness. And the heart is calling you forward to a deeper experience, to experience something new. So this could be, adventure, exploration, and that could include some knowledge. But what I want you to play with here is that it's starting from the heart, which is desiring a new experience. And often what happens is that experience does lead to a search for knowledge. And so what you can start to play with is that what you are here to share, especially if you are in the transformational space, is not just knowledge. It's leading from the heart, sharing the experience, and then grounding it in knowledge, because then you're going to be able to speak to your clients from the head and the heart. So they're going to want to be around you based on your experience and your heart and your energy. And then their head is going to be able to, make sense of the investment to work with you. So they're making an empowered decision. It's not an impulsive, reactionary decision to work with you. It's wanting to have the experience that you've been through, have the transformation that you've been through, and then being able to understand at a logical level how you will be able to help them. So I'll repeat this. So it's leading from heart, inviting them into experience, grounded in knowledge, so that you are sharing, of course, your experience and of course your heart, why you're doing this, your purpose and your desire for wanting to be of service to your client and help them in a deeper way. And you're grounding it in knowledge. And knowledge is a combination of experience. So your experience leads to knowledge. So it's not just book knowledge, it's also knowledge of the path that you've been on and what it took to get you to where you are. So the intention then today is to notice what you'd place more emphasis on. Most of the time we emphasize knowledge over heart. Other times it could be heart over knowledge, but see how you can get to the place and play with how you can bring your head and heart into harmony. And the bridge is the experience. So knowing that your heart is calling you to experience something, once you have that experience, then your head's going to want to know more and seek out more information. So you have that grounding in understanding. And then the more you understand, the more your heart's going to call you to experience something else. And so this continual cycle. So play with that and see how you can bring your heart and head into harmony through experience, and to give yourself more experiences today that connect you with your heart. So playing, being creative, being imaginative, Giving from your heart versus giving from a place of should or obligation. Leading with experience versus feeling you have to prove something with knowledge. And curiosity is a great way to connect the head and the heart, because that's that, ooh, I wonder about this. And most of the time you wonder about it because you want to experience it. And in that path of wanting to experience it, you might seek knowledge through getting guidance, through a book, through a mentor, whatever it might look like. The other thing I want to share is I have an amazing VIP coming up. There's a couple different ways to get involved. You can do what I call an audit and alchemy session, where we come together for one 60-minute session, and we go really deep into where are you feeling this disconnection, where maybe you are, putting your offers out there and you're connecting with clients, but you're not seeing a lot of clients come and book calls with you, whatever. You're noticing there's this disconnect. So we're going to dive deep into what is happening, what's kind of stuck in there, and break through that, and then put together a plan for you specifically of what you can do to start to move that. So that is one opportunity. The other opportunity is going deeper into who you are meant to serve, why you're meant to serve them, and then how. And then really clarifying and owning your message, your story, how you're meant to serve, how you're meant to show up in the world, and doing that in a way that brings you energy and is in highest service to your client. And included, there's a couple options for that. There's an option to add on to that, an opportunity to share your story and your message in an anthology project. So not only do we be really clear on your program, your process, who your soulmate client is, and why you are the only person for them and the perfect person to help them, then taking that story and your core message and putting it into an anthology. So basically it's your core story, and you're taking that and putting it into print form, into a book. And what this can do, which I find really valuable, is it really clarifies and intensifies your core message, because you're putting it into shape, into a book with a very dedicated timeline, with the idea that you're putting it out to the world to serve your clients, so that they read that story in this book and connect with you at such a deep level. They reach out to you, want to work with you, want to know more about you, all the things that you have experienced that they're going to experience through reading your story, and then bringing them into your experience through that. So it's not only really clarifying who you are here to serve and how, and through your program and through your business, it's then reaching, out and offering that through a book. So those are a couple opportunities for you to go deeper into this, to get really into the experience of what you were here to do, and to embody the transformation that you are leading your clients through, doing that through clarifying your message and then elevating it through sharing it in a book. So I'll put a link below, and we can even just do a 20-minute session to kind of see where you are and what's the best fit for you at this time. And if you have questions, reach out and let me know, and share with me your ahas from today's insights, and what is your intention that you will set for yourself for today with this idea of leading with heart, grounding in knowledge, and embodying the experience. See you all next time, tomorrow, same time, same place.